Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Steel Tarot. Today is Tuesday, October 24th. It's been a little while, and I want to kind of come back to the channel and do a tarot reading. I thought since it has been a while, maybe I'll do a Celtic Cross. We'll kind of see what's out there. Separately, I'll do some shorts to kind of pull out like energy for the day or for the week. So keep an eye out for those. And, by all means, drop any questions or comments down below. Be sure to like the channel. It does kind of tell YouTube to kind of prioritize and give tarot the airspace that it deserves on YouTube. So it will certainly be helpful. But, hey, we're coming into the last week of October. It's an exciting time of the year. There's a supermoon, I believe, on Saturday. And then, of course, Halloween beginning of next week. So that'll be, it's a fun time of the year. So let's just jump right into it. So current energy, we have the Hierophant. And you're being crossed by the Six of Cups. So I really like that. In the area of the recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the conscious mind, we have the Chariot. In the distant past. In the area of the subconscious mind, we have the Ten of Cups. I love that. You are represented by the Five of Cups. I don't know what that's about. The person situation that you're attracting is represented by the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. In your area of your hopes and dreams or hopes and fears, however you want to think about it, we have the Sun. Okay, so that's looking up. And then in the area of the outcome, we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so that certainly paints a much better picture, I think, right? So current energy, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about teachings and traditions. It can be about marriage, okay? So this could be, being that it's being crossed by the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups can kind of be looking back, and it could be like a nostalgia. It can also be, kind of the innocence of childhood, so to speak, is kind of like what I'm getting from it. But to me, this could also be, this is definitely I feel like this is definitely like a love situation. So, you're feeling love, you're attracting love, whatever it is, you're in love, or you've got multiple people perhaps kind of being drawn and attracted towards you. And you might be kind of like, whoa, what's up with all this attention? So if you're getting a lot of attention, that's kind of what this would be suggesting to me, okay? So, like I said, the Hierophant is all about traditions, but it is a card of marriage, too. So it could be traditions, teachings, spiritual leaders having faith. But I think, like I said, paired with this means like, hey, there's a connection. There's a strong connection. This could lead to marriage. If you're connecting with somebody, it could feel very good. It could feel like home, right? It could feel nostalgic. Maybe you're connecting with somebody reconnecting with somebody that you've known. So I'm getting like this card here. This is kind of like I said, nostalgia. So these people know each other. So this could be a known connection turning into something more, okay? So, perhaps there's somebody that is viewing you in a different light and vice versa. So, certainly be aware of that, I think. And if there's somebody you're interested in, kind of, I think if you want to apply the law of attraction here, right, I think you just want to call it out as such, right? And just say that, you could use affirmative statements like, the person that I'm, the person that I'm thinking of is attracted and appealing to me, or I am everything that this particular person is looking for in a mate, right? Because that's kind of what I'm getting here. So it doesn't have to be someone coming back from the past, but it certainly could be, okay? Because it's being crossed with this. So I think there might be something going on with somebody you've already connected with. I don't feel like this is something that is coming, okay? In the area of the recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is an offer. So this could be an opportunity has presented itself. Maybe you've had an idea, right? An epiphany or something along those lines. So if you've had an idea, I think this is kind of saying, hey, go ahead and pursue it. Go with it. Because Ace of Pentacles are all about brand new beginnings. This is a period of excitement, right? Now, the Ace of Pentacles traditionally is is like related to money. And then I also think of the Knight of Pentacles kind of for some reason, but I do think of that and how he isn't moving. So it could be like kind of just presented there. It could be kind of, what I'm getting from this is that you may have an offer, an opportunity, or there might be like something on the table. Maybe you're not recognizing it is kind of what I'm getting, and you're kind of dismissing it, not giving it the necessary attention. So if something was recently presented to you, whether it was an idea, an opportunity, or you're noticing a trend in the market, or you're noticing something, right, that could be a profitable venture, take that into consideration, okay? Because there might be something there. If there's something you enjoyed, it might be an opportunity, okay? But maybe you're just dismissing it. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's kind of what I'm getting, okay? In the area of the conscious mind or the distant past, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about moving forward. So, this is kind of like a duality, right, with the black and the white horses. But, the Chariot, I mean, he is moving forward. This is kind of like victorious, right? This is moving forward in a victorious manner. So even though this is the recent and this is the more distant past or conscious mind, depends how different readers think of it different ways. I tend to think of it more as I do like the conscious mind, I should say, because, applying the law of attraction, I think we have the conscious and the subconscious mind. I do like that. I think if you're able to visualize yourself being particularly victorious, you will be, okay? So you need to be very clear in your mind on, if this is the opportunity you've gotten and you're going to be pursuing, be very clear, because you will be victorious if you believe you will be victorious, and you will be successful if you believe you will be successful. So, you want to certainly hold that belief. I mean, he is moving. The Chariot is moving forward, right? So this is moving on, moving forward. So whatever has come to you, whatever opportunity has come to you, you need to take some action to move forward with it. Take some steps. Now, they don't have to be, it doesn't mean you need to work hard, stay up all night and do all these things, right? Law of attraction basically preaches that it should be inspired action that leads you in the direction of where you want to go. Whether it brings you in connection with somebody, it inspires you to send an email, it inspires you to do whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean, you need to work 17 hours and do all these other things, right? But you do have to take some inspired action. So this is moving forward in the direction of where you want to go, okay? That's what I want to say. It's moving in the direction in which you want to go. So it's not lost on me either here that when I look at, if I lift this up for a minute, we've got three major arcana cards on the table. We have the Hierophant, we have the Chariot, and we have the Sun. These are incredibly strong and powerful major arcana cards that represent significant stages, significant life type of, events, okay? And I really, really do like these together. The Hierophant and the Chariot in this deck, the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, they look very similar, don't they? They have very similar orange, reddish tones and hues. These ones have the keys on it. The keys, which are two different colors, so these are two different colors. So it's almost like a duality, like a left and a right, a black and a white, a yes and a no. So I'm kind of getting opposite, like a scale, so to speak, but not quite the scale. But anyway, I do want to just kind of point that out. In the area of your subconscious mind, I mean, I think you're attracting abundance and full full love fulfillment, right? The 10s are all about complete fulfillment, having attained a particular status or a particular achievement, right? It's kind of that end state, you've made it. This could be love, right? So if there is a person, if there's somebody that you're engaging with and talking to, and they remind you of the past, or you feel like a child, I just got this too, maybe this is the person you feel like you can be childish around. You feel like a little kid. You're so giddy and happy. This person brings you incredible happiness and emotional fulfillment, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting actually now when I look at it like this. This is about a childlike fulfillment and satisfaction. Maybe that does lead to marriage, right? You're just a connection. It's a great connection. This 10 of cups is a great card to have. I mean, that's what it means. So maybe there's somebody who makes you feel like you could be a kid. You can feel, free-spirited, and you just feel wonderful. I think that's a great thing to have. It's interesting here, you're represented by the 5 of cups. So maybe you've been kind of hurt in the past, but I think whoever you're attracting may have been too, because this is the person or situation you're attracting, right? So, maybe this is kind of maybe this full emotional fulfillment that you're going to be attracting is coming after a period of hurt for both of you. So I think you just kind of want to be mindful of that, so that if you feel like you are being hesitant or they are being hesitant, you have to ask yourself, is this due to a fear of a past event that happened that hurt me, right? So I think that a law of attraction would say that, hey, when we have an experience, it produces an emotion, right? And I read somewhere that an emotion is the signature of an experience. Okay, so so what I'm getting from this is that you might be feeling like, you might, if you feel any negative emotions, hesitance, fear, resistance, reluctance, doubt, ask yourself why you're feeling that, because they're probably feeling the same, and it's probably not, has nothing to do with you or them. It has everything to do with a past experience or experiences that you've had and continue to relive in your mind. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So I do think, we're moving up the chain here in the direction. So if you move from like Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, but then we move into the, what do you call it? The hopes and fears. The hopes and fears is the sun. I mean, the sun is all about, this is positive, radiant energy, positive emotion, full fulfillment. And then this is kind of like the Ten of Cups, right? This is like, hey, we've really freaking made it. Like, we're really feeling, high vibe, positive emotions. You can see the color change, right? Look at the color change in the cards from, the darker hues in these two to the brighter hues in these cards right here. So, I think that the sun is all about that same abundance. Notice how similar these two cards look. Okay, that's not lost on me either, right? This, if I look at it like this, it's almost like two younger people coming together, and here they are years later, or at some period of time later, older and mature. So this could be, maybe you've tried something with somebody before, okay? And maybe, you were just younger, you were less experienced, you were meeting under different circumstances, but there was definitely a connection. There's definitely been a connection there, okay? So I'm definitely a lot of love vibes in this particular reading. It wasn't intended to be that way, but that's the way it's turning out. So I'm definitely getting there might have been a connection with this person. Maybe you've maintained that connection. And like I said, this is definitely saying this is the direction in which we're going. And here you are at a younger or an older age. And this is in the area of your hopes and fears. So clearly this is hopes or fears, I should say. This is clearly in the area of the hope. And the outcome is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, now, while it's Pentacles, kings are all about stability. They are all about luxury and security and, like I said, stability, right? So the King of Pentacles here, he is a secure, abundant business person. So, this is the security, the fulfillment. This is everything that you've hoped and dreamed for, okay? And he's got the grapes, which represent royalty and also like significant amounts of money, right? Significant wealth and abundance. So, this could be you attracting all of this towards you, right? He's attracting growth, the grapes, of course. But he's also very productive, and he's very, you can tell by looking at him here, like he's very fit, he's alert, he's very stable, and he's just a very strong leader, so to speak. So this is definitely a position of strength and a wonderful place to be. So overall, I think that this is great. It's a very interesting read here. I hadn't necessarily anticipated going down the avenue of, it being a love reading, but it definitely has that vibe. So anyway, drop any questions or comments down below. I'm interested to hear what you think of this. Tell me what resonates, leave what doesn't resonate, and definitely kind of come back and sometimes if you re-listen to these readings at a later point in time, you might get a whole different view on those. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back again soon.